What is going on, people of the internet? Hyper Chaotic here with a K, double R, and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time visiting my channel. Now, I'm sure people are no stranger to the fact that most users on YouTube are not completely happy or satisfied with YouTube Shorts as a feature or really as a format, but this video is primarily focused on it as a feature right now, and particularly content creators that are not very happy with it. When I say content creators, I'm primarily talking about long form content creators that try to promote their videos using short form teasers. Now, these content creators trying to use these short teasers to get people to watch the longer videos are not very happy with the feature because they don't personally think it's working. Every time they post a short teaser, people are not interested to check out their full channel. Notice how I said full channel and not full video. That alone should tell you right there why there's a problem. But if you want a further explanation, I'm about to get into that in a sec. Actually using a short myself because I already addressed this a while ago. So I might as well just use that clip here. Plus an additional short clip that I have addressing a comment. This comment was on TikTok and not on YouTube Shorts because I uploaded this short on both. But I addressed this comment trying to say that I had no room to talk when, first of all, I'm primarily, forgive me, I stutter sometimes. I'm primarily speaking from the perspective of a viewer more than anything, who has found full content to watch and gotten into some content creators because of their short teasers. And secondly, I've seen plenty of content creators grow just from TikTokers doing this, who wanted to make their own full videos. You know what? Let me just save it for the full clips that I have here. These short full clips. Because I'm literally just about to explain it in that. But let it be known that I'm primarily speaking from the perspective of a viewer. And I have found content and content creators this way. But let me go ahead and show you these clips so you can understand why I think these content creators are wrong. And then I'm going to provide you some evidence of some of the content creators I watch or started watching because of short form content. Can somebody please tell me why there are some YouTube content creators out there blaming the YouTube Short as a format and feature for why their bigger videos don't do too well? Like, I've heard of people blaming the algorithm, and there's some truth to that, but YouTube Shorts of all things? Really? And I'm not talking about small creators or guys just starting off such as myself. I'm talking about big to medium-sized creators, which is within the hundreds of thousands or millions. Like, how are you going to blame a feature for you sucking at promoting your own videos? I swear to God, 1 million sub YouTubers will be like, I don't understand. I posted a teaser to my bigger video on Shorts. Why isn't anybody watching it? Did you link the full video? What? Did you include the title and thumbnail? What? For the love of God. Did you at least pin the title in the comment section or put it in the description? What? Yes or no? Stop saying what. Is the video you're promoting at least a recent video? No, it's 3 years old. This dumb mother... Oh boy, where to start with this comment, because there's a lot to unpack here. Well, for starters, my guy, this wouldn't imply that I'm a hypocrite except for one problem. You don't know what a hypocrite is, and you don't even know what it is that I'm talking about. You haven't even made it past 5 seconds in the video. Though I think this comment sets as a perfect example of why it's better off that you don't say anything without the full context, because then you just look like a fool. But let's be honest, anything I'm saying is falling on deaf ears because you haven't even made it past the first 5 seconds. And y'all wonder why TikTokers have the stereotype of having a very, very tiny attention span. But for those of you who don't have the attention span of a walnut and would actually like some background context, here it is. In my previous video, I went over promoting long form content with short form content, such as you see on TikTok, but YouTube Shorts. And how there are long form content creators promoting the long form content using short teasers. But then they're upset that the short teasers aren't doing a good job at promoting the bigger video. But see, here's the problem with that. They're not leaving a link to the full video, or at the very least a title. Meaning, the people who see the short teaser have no way of finding the full video. Think of it like a film studio that posts a new trailer to their movie, but they never mention the title, so you can't even check it out in theaters if you wanted to. Then said content creators whine, moan, and complain because of their own screw up. Because nobody can check out the full video from the teaser if nobody knows what the full video is called or how to find it, because they can't look up a name. Going back to this comment up above, in order to imply that I am a hypocrite, that would mean that at one point in time I attempted to promote my long form content and failed to properly inform people where it is and how to find it. Although originally I started this account to promote my long form content, I really haven't even bothered to do that at all. In fact, for the past year or so, I've been saying I've been needing to do that, and I haven't even held myself up to that. Because I'm not really even attempting to do so, it makes no sense for me to complain that my long form content isn't doing too well if I'm literally not even attempting to promote it. Because I literally don't promote it at all. Because I don't promote it, I don't deal with the struggles of promoting it. Because I don't deal with the struggles of promoting it, I don't complain about it. And before anybody says, well, haven't you done videos complaining about how TikTok treats your videos? Yes, the TikTok content that I make here on TikTok, not teasers. This is not a teaser to a longer video. This is the video. This right here in front of you is not promotional. It is what it is. This is the content. What you're watching right now is the content. So if I have ever made my frustrations known about the content here, that I've uploaded here, that I've made here, yes, in a sense I have complained about it. But that has jack and shit to do with what I was talking about. That is a completely separate topic for another time. And that is me being upset with the services of a platform, not the mistakes of my own actions. And once again, I have never promoted any of my content here in a very long time. So, yeah, I think I do have room to talk because I've never bothered to promote anything. And the room that I'm talking from is the room of a viewer. The perspective of a viewer who wants to find long-form content via the short teasers, because that's how I watch a lot of my content. That's how I found some recent content creators that I like. So frankly, I find it hilarious whenever a long-form content creator complains that the short teaser promotions don't work when TikTokers have been doing it just fine. Before YouTube Shorts was even a thing, might I add. And when YouTube Shorts became a thing to accommodate for them, they did it even better. Mainly because now they actually had a description to add more information, the full title. And now with its new link feature on YouTube Shorts, you can actually link the full video. People used to be able to do that on TikTok, but then TikTok disabled links for pinned comments. I know some people do leave them in the little text box here with the hashtags. I don't know if the links still work for that. But clearly, if TikTokers have no problem growing their YouTube channels and growing their careers with these short teaser videos, then clearly these YouTubers shouldn't have a problem, right? Though that's if they actually bother to inform the viewer what the video is, what it's called, and how to find it. Which they don't. Which is why the YouTube creators fail to promote their videos. But TikTokers do it just fine. Thank you for joining me for my common sense TED Talk and explaining why this comment makes no fucking sense whatsoever and why people are better off not saying shit without the full picture. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard of those Blanks 101 for Dummy books? Somebody out there needs to make one called Common Sense 101 for TikTokers. Man, not only is that shit rare on this platform, but so is media literacy. Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me, Kui. I need to start promoting my content more. Alright guys, I'm going to give you guys a quick list of some content creators that I started watching because of their short form content or content teasers and if you're interested, you can check them out for yourselves. Drew Durno, a guy who does history and geopolitical memes. He's actually pretty funny. I recommend him. Casual Geography with at MNDA97. I don't know how to actually pronounce that, but again, it'll probably be on screen. Now, his content is more so around, well, as the name implies, geography, but particularly the animals within it. Now, he doesn't really just do simple, like, documentary type stuff. No, he's going to teach you about the information that you would probably never learn in school, because there's really no age they can put a limit at to where they can or should start teaching kids about certain stuff about animals. If it seems like I'm struggling to really describe that, I don't know, maybe I'll use a clip from one of his shorts as an example just to give you an idea of what his content does. And let's just say bro has quite a way with words. Mr. Spherical, which honestly, if you really haven't seen his content before, if you've watched anything having to do with geopolitics and history, you're missing out. It's mostly animated stuff, but it's related to geopolitics and history. And last but not least, and probably one of my recent favorites, and probably one of the first content creators I started subscribing because of his short form content, and then eventually subscribing for his long form content, would be Stakuye with the History of Everything podcast. Now, just be clear, that's not the full name of his YouTube channel. I'm just saying who he is and of what. And he's Stakuye of the History of Everything podcast, but he has two YouTube channels. His original one, Stakuye, and his second one, The History of Everything podcast. So he's a person with two YouTube channels, but nonetheless, he is Stakuye of the History of Everything podcast. But he also has a second channel just called Stakuye. And of course, history and geopolitics, I think you're starting to see a pattern here. Hey, I got my interest, you have yours. Maybe you guys are interested, maybe you're not, but they all do something in their own different ways. And I started subscribing to them for a reason. I started watching them for a reason. And it started with their short form content. Eventually, moving into longer videos. Whether the short form content was just teasers or that was originally their content before they moved on to do other stuff. Specifically for Stakuye, I actually started watching him because of his Badasses of History shorts. And other similar type shorts. But I don't know if he specifically brought those shorts to YouTube. He most likely did. But if not, they're most likely available on TikTok. Though, I'm pretty sure he's done a full compilation and put it on YouTube. So, just look it up, especially if you don't want to use TikTok. And again, some of them have came from YouTube Shorts or are originally from YouTube. Some of them came from TikTok and then moved to YouTube. They're still on TikTok, just obviously they can't do long form content on TikTok. At least nothing longer than 10 minutes, which is the new maximum on TikTok. Or I say new, but really it's been the new maximum for a year now, so it's not even new. It's just a feature. Anyways, moving on. So some of you may be wondering why the hell I'm even making this video in the first place. Well, for starters, this is just my attempt at tackling one of two claims that a lot of people on this platform, primarily content creators, have been making, like how apparently supposedly YouTube Shorts is killing off long form content, or specifically their long form content, or in particular the teasers are just not working for them and they think YouTube Shorts is a waste of time and a pointless feature. And I've already explained to you why that's just dead wrong. Plenty of creators have grown off of small content and stuff like YouTube Shorts. Without it, they probably wouldn't have gotten noticed any other way, because that's just how YouTube is now. As annoying as it is, that is how YouTube is. And yes, you did hear me correctly when I said one of two claims. I will eventually address the second one in a later video later on down the road. The claim being that supposedly YouTube Shorts is killing YouTube in of itself. My god, that claim couldn't be any more dumb and bullshit if somebody just straight up pulled it out of a bull's asshole. Now, I can already see some people watching this probably agreeing with that, and I will love nothing more than to tell you why you're wrong to think that. But again, we just gotta save that for a later date because I don't have the time for that now. And my second reason for making this video, well, I guess it's partially for me and for other content creators around my size still trying, because let me tell you right now, again, I know how much of a pain in the fucking ass it is to grow on this goddamn platform. I've been on it for 3 years now, and I got a bit over 120 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. 120 people that don't watch my content for worth of goddamn shit. Why the fuck did y'all subscribe to me? Genuinely curious. Why the hell did you subscribe to me if you're not watching my shit? Or is YouTube just not pushing any of my videos towards you guys? I don't know. Maybe you guys are just barely getting this notification and you're thinking, well, hold on, HK. I haven't seen you upload for about 3 months. My guy, I've been uploading that whole time within those 3 months. You just haven't gotten a single fucking video. I mean, if you're on YouTube, Rumble and Odyssey, there was a week period where I took a break. In one of my videos, I even said I was going to take a break. Unless you're watching this on BitChute, the break just didn't happen on BitChute due to some situation trying to upload there. But nonetheless, I made that very clear. Other than that, it was just a week. So yeah, if you're not getting my content, I would say try either resubscribing and re-hitting that notification bell icon, see if that works. If not, just start visiting my channel. Don't even bother subscribing, which I know that's probably a weird thing to say, especially with any new people out there watching. But I mean, if you're not even gonna get my content, then what's the point of the subscription button? It's completely and utterly fucking useless. At that point, it's just a fucking number that adds nothing and does nothing for me. I mean, I already made it very clear it's 120 plus subscribers that don't even watch my shit. That number's meaningless. I can't even use it as a goal mark or a means of being successful over because nobody's watching. And at this point, I honestly would be better off doing some short form content, or at least making some short teasers out of my longer videos, not only to intrigue people to check them out, but at this point, that'll probably be a better notification system than if you guys were just to subscribe. And I'm not even exaggerating. As a matter of fact, going back to one of the content creators that I listed, Stakuyi, I'm subscribed. Bell notification icon and everything. I almost never get a fucking notification for his videos. Or at the very least, I'll get them a few days, sometimes almost a week later from when they were initially uploaded. Why even bother giving me a notification at that point, YouTube? You dumb sorry. They honestly cannot be this freaking incompetent. But point being, more often than not, I wouldn't even know Stakuyi uploaded if it wasn't for his shorts. Not subscribing, not notifications, not anything else. His shorts are what notify me that he uploaded. Because they actually get into my feed. They actually, for some reason, end up in a notification, whereas the big content doesn't. And before you say, are you sure that's not the fault of YouTube Shorts? Are you sure that's not the... Yes, I'm pretty fucking sure. Because this has been an issue before YouTube Shorts has been a thing. So let's stop blaming YouTube Shorts and giving YouTube another fucking scapegoat to not fix their issues. And honestly, that's probably the real reason I wanted to address that and make this video in the first place. I'm getting sick and tired of people giving YouTube a scapegoat for all their fucking problems, when the problem is YouTube themselves and why YouTube is shit. Not a fucking feature that just barely came as of a few years ago. YouTube itself, because a lot of these issues have been issues before YouTube Shorts was ever a thing, before TikTok was ever a concept that made YouTube want to do YouTube Shorts. And again, to all the small content creators, if it works for the big guys, why won't it work for us? The only reason why I personally haven't tried it out yet is because I'm too busy making the long form content that I haven't had a chance to promote the long form content. But since I'm finally catching up on my schedule, hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. At least sometime within late May, early June. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see what happens in the near future. But just because I'm not trying it yet and that I'm not seeing results doesn't mean there haven't been results. I already gave you examples, or that it won't work for you. So give it a try. If it works for you, that's great. If, for all I know, you end up booming within the next few weeks, a few months, and you surpass my channel after just starting like, I don't know, a month ago, then congratulations. And I'm glad you took the opportunity while you had the chance. But seriously, people, give short content or short teasers a try, just to at the very least promote your channels, promote your content, promote your videos, and see where that goes. But again, don't make the same mistake as the big content creators and then not link or not reference what video you're teasing, because most likely the viewer's gonna want to see the specific video you tease them with first. They don't want to watch your entire fucking catalog or check out your entire channel after one fucking little teaser clip. No, they want to see the full video of where that teaser comes from. They want to check out the video you teased them with first. So let them start off with that, and from there, they'll check out the rest of your content or even your channel. Don't sit there and cry, nobody's watching my full videos. Nobody's watching my full videos. But they specifically want to watch that full video I teased and I didn't link the full fucking video, or at least pin the title in the comments section like a dun-dun-dun. So yeah, put the title and thumbnail, screenshot it, put it in the teaser, edit in the teaser. If you forget or you can't edit it in, pin the title in the comment section or description, or literally just use the available link feature that YouTube gives you and link the full video. I can understand not a lot of people know about it, because when YouTube implemented it, they did not promote it at all. At all. They fucking suck at promoting some of their new features, unless it's a huge change like YouTube Shorts. But this feature will help. It's available on YouTube Shorts, and you can link a video. I will show you how to do it in a sec. But actually link the damn thing, or at the very least, leave the title. If you forget, then don't act surprised nobody watches that specific video or any of your long form content when you actively inconvenience them and make it harder to find it in the first place. Alright, then that's all I gotta say. This video shouldn't have gotten as long as it is, but it is what it is. Hopefully the people who need to see this end up seeing this, and if this was in any way, form, or fashion helpful, and if you somehow enjoyed this, leave a like. If not, leave a dislike and a comment telling me why, because any and all interaction is good interaction for my channel and the algorithm, and any and all criticism can help me get better. And of course, if you want to subscribe to add a little dose of chaos in your life, but honestly, you're better off just revisiting the channel here and there and not wasting your time with the subscription button. I'm not even joking at this point. Alright then, I'm going to show this quick clip that shows you how to link a video in YouTube Shorts, and just to be clear, you can link full videos and other YouTube Shorts. Chaotic out. Have a good one.